Hey y'all, I'm Kev,
I'm Dee,
and welcome to Pour It Out Thursday. Alright girl, let's just get right into it. How was your week?
My week, I don't know what's going on. No, it's not a good week. It's not because like anything particular is happening. I just been in a funk.
Yeah.
I just been in a funk. Like, literally, I've been getting to work late, y'all.
Ooh, child.
But it's because like I literally don't have no energy to go to work.
Yeah.
I just want to sleep. Like literally, I've been sleeping like 10, 11 hours and wake up and I'm still tired.
Oh.
I need to make a phone call to my doctor because
because there's something about you.
Yeah, because you already know how I am medically. Like shit been going on. So I'm just like, it's been going on for over a week. I'm like, all right, I'm like overly exhausted, but I'm not doing shit.
Yeah.
Like I literally go to work, I'm doing the bare minimum, and that's not even me. And like,
right, you're usually a person that's like on the move. Yeah.
And I had to speak to one of my colleagues, and I'm just like, lately I've just not been motivated, and I've just been like slacking off. And like, I'm the type of person, no matter where I work at, well, I don't want to say no matter.
Yeah.
Them college days. I
don't even damn.
But in my current job, I do care about like I do care how I'm perceived, like especially to my director. So like, I'm like, yo, like, I know if this lady comes in next week and we're going over stuff and like, she's gonna be like, what the hell? Cause I'm like, I've not been on top of my stuff, but I've literally mentally, I just haven't been in the mood.
I feel like, especially with this week, well, you know, not on this week, but I feel like for the past couple of weeks, I've just been so mentally drained.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like my mind has been like in circles and circles and circles and circles and circles, especially with like this like past week. And I was talking to my director this week, and you know, she was telling me about her life story, and she was telling me like, you know, all that she went through that got her to what she does now, her purpose, you know, her career, her passion for it. And I was just talking to her, I'm just like, again, this is another conversation that I'm having with someone where when they talk about what they do in their career, it's something that they're passionate for, and you can just see the light in their eyes and how they talk about it and how they know that they've always been meant for it. And I'm always the other end of the conversation. I'm just like, I'm not feeling what you're feeling to that extent. And then I just ask myself, I'm like, okay, what is it am I doing? And I just have to always continuously remind myself that that's just the season that I'm in.
Yeah.
I am just in a season of just discovery. And it's so annoying because a bitch don't want to discover.
No, I want to be there already.
I just want to be there already. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people say like when it comes to your 20s and 30s, it's really finding yourself. You know what I'm saying? And this should really be the time of building my foundation. But I think people just don't take to account that like you having to live that every day.
Yeah.
Like people can talk, like people can talk about a season in your life where it's like, okay, you know, your 20s, you know, they're gonna be the most shittiest time of your life, you know, but you gotta get through it. But it's like when you're living it every single day, like you just have to wake up and just pray that you could just get through the day.
Think about it, your 20s is 10 years.
10 years, bitch. like, yo, what? 10
when you say about 20s, like, is there like a part?
You know what I'm saying? Is there like a part? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like constantly having to go through it all the time. Like, I've gotten to the point where I'm just like so mentally drained, which is like, Kevin, I don't even want to go into these thoughts. Where it's like I'm questioning my future, I'm questioning, you know, what I'm doing in this phase of life right now, like my season. Where it's just like, child, right now I just want to wake up and just go day by day. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm like really where I've gotten to. I think it's just because I've used so much energy trying to figure out the unknown, but sometimes maybe it's left to be unknown for the meantime. You know what I'm saying? But
God worked in mysterious ways.
Oh, he a little too mysterious.
Yeah,
like he works.
He's a jokester.
No, he is a jokester because sometimes you'll be stressing about something so much, and then you'll get into a point you're like, when you look back and you're like, wow, like I can't even believe that's what I was stressing about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know everything happens for a reason. And this is why, y'all, we have these Poured Out Thursdays.
Yeah.
Because when we have weeks like this, we really need to...
No.
Yeah.
I'll tell y'all, before we even started...
Oh my gosh, girl.
We already had a little...
we had
to like pre-do a little something.
Okay, and let me tell y'all, this girl knows me so well because I didn't even get to walk in and say a word. She looked at my face, she was like, you want me to pour a drink? I was like, girl.
No, bro. Yes. You was walking and I was like, do you want to pour it? You just stopped. You was like, yes.
I was like, girl, I need one right now because I just can't take it. Yo, I'm telling y'all, like, this is some real stuff we really are talking about right now.
Because you walked in, you said, "Fa." I was like,
you're like, you want a drink right now? You're like, I was like, girl, that's literally all I needed to hear. Like, that's all I needed to hear, yo. Oh my gosh. But with that being said, y'all, since we had our little drink, we couldn't make y'all wait any longer before we get into this drink. So, girl, let us know, what are we in store for today?
We're having a grapefruit gimlet.
Ooh, grapefruit gimlet. Okay.
Don't ask me. I actually never had this. So.
Yeah, I've never had. I'm not too much of a fan of grapefruit either.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to know what this is gonna turn out to be.
Yeah, this is gonna be new for both of us.
Yeah. All right, girl. Well, let's get it because it seems like we do need another drink.
Yeah. Let's pour it out.
Yeah, let's pour it out.
All right, y'all. Let's get into making this drink. This recipe calls for 2.5 ounces of gin. But don't forget, I'll be doing double of everything since it's the two of us. So this is gin. So for this recipe, you need grapefruit juice. So I had squeezed some fresh grapefruit juice and that's what's in this cup. So you need 1 ounces. So like I said, double of everything. So 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. Once again, we're doing double. And then we garnish just with a slice of grapefruit. And there we have it. We have our grapefruit gimlet.
Cheers.
Oh.
You see, I got you there.
21 and older. Make sure you drink responsibly, okay?
Not me being the responsible one. I'm crying. It's the gin.
I'm surprised.
Yeah. I'm very surprised.
I'm very surprised.
I was already expecting to be like, I'm not really feeling this. Yeah. But wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Y'all, we ain't making it through this episode.
Wow.
The gin is perfect.
Definitely use fresh grapefruit juice.
Oh, yes.
But you know what's another thing too? I actually follow the recipe to the T because you know sometimes I like to add a little extra. But I thought let me follow it to the T. But wow,
it just tastes very balanced. Oh,
yes, very literally
like very balanced.
This is what happens when you follow instructions.
Yeah, no for real,
Because what?
Yeah, that is good.
Wow, that's good. It's not strong.
Yes.
It's not too sweet, and it's not bitter because grapefruit is a little bitter. It's literally like balance, like wow.
And you taste the grape. You know how when you have like that aftertaste with grapefruit, it's not that bad.
It's like
it's like you get like a little hint. Yeah. Oh, you might be surprised by our score. I might have to give this a I don't want to say 9, maybe an 8.5.
Why you don't want to give it a 9?
I would think a grapefruit drink would be the one that I give a 9.
But shit, if it caught you by surprise, they caught you by surprise. No, I'm not gonna lie, I really like this one.
I really do like this one.
I think the reason why I really like it is because it's something we never tried, so like I had no expectation.
Yes,
and it just
skyrocketed.
Skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Like it went through the roof.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
I think I'm about to give that a 9.
I was just about to say, yeah. Cause that,
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this was good. Yeah. Okay, good job, girl. Yeah, I like this one. Yeah, this one, y'all better keep track of these tips. Cause this one is good. This one is good. All right, so now you guys know we're about to get into our culture talk. We're about to talk all things culture. So, girl, let's get right into it. What are we starting with first?
EAGLES, Eagles. Let's fucking go.
Yo, let me tell you, that game, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, till this day, I'm still trying to figure out if it really was the Chiefs or if it was clones. Because the way that game played out made no sense.
Yeah, I'm cracking up.
No, it made no sense.
We literally was watching it together, and that shit was mad funny, y'all.
Like, it just made no sense. You, like, really, like, real quick, y'all, third quarter, 0.
Yeah.
Like, that was crazy.
No, that was a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
That was crazy.
Because, like, I'm like, all right, because obviously we rooting for the Eagles. We live in New Jersey, Philly, right there.
Right.
But the Chiefs had a good season. They had a great season.
Great season. So the fact that they showed up to the Super Bowl like that was crazy to me.
And then, mind you, this is their 3rd year in the Super Bowl, 3rd year in a row.
Yeah.
They've won twice. They beat the Eagles. So, like, this was a rematch, and I knew that the Eagles was gonna come stronger and better.
But I didn't think,
damn, I thought it was gonna be. Remember, I kept telling you, I was like, I want like a little competition or something.
But this was no competition.
But it was like sweep.
I think my favorite part of it was that 46-yard throw from Hurts to Smith.
Remember, we started jumping.
We started jumping
because we were like, yo,
that was crazy, and like. I don't know, it's just something about Smith. I don't know if it's because he's like the smallest.
I know, he is so
but it's just like, I know he felt so good.
And I'm not gonna lie, he deserved it.
He deserved it.
They all
deserved. Like, that was wow.
I know, and then they showed a scene I was watching earlier on TikTok, because they all play like different clips and point of view. And they had shown him and Jalen Hurts giving each other a hug, and Jalen Hurts was like, I'm proud. Like, he was basically encouraging, because like, yo, like, you did a touchdown at the Super Bowl.
Yo, that's crazy. And yo,
that's what I'm saying.
That was like, there's no way.
Watching it, I was like, Kevin, did you not see how far that shit
was?
And then he caught it.
Even with the new players that they added to the team as well. Okay, like, and also I will say I really do love the dynamic that he has with Hurts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I love the whole down. You could tell that's what makes a successful team.
Yes.
It's literally teamwork.
Yes.
Like, I know it's so cliche, but there's literally no I in team. Like, it's literally good teamwork, good chemistry. Yeah. And I think they said that one of their building thing, like the way they build a team was like they had to get together.
Yes. Do
activities together in order to build that chemistry.
Exactly.
Because without chemistry, because like a lot of players, when Saquon was new,
right?
Like, he plays football, but like he doesn't play with them, so like the chemistry is different.
Yeah. And I love how you brought that up, because I feel like a lot of people wouldn't put that into perspective. They would just think about the plays and strategize.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's really building the relationship amongst the team members. Honestly, I won't lie, I really feel like that's what really brought them.
It is because like once you build that chemistry, you have that trust.
Yeah.
So like when you go, you be like, oh yeah, I know what he's about to do.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I'm saying? It's that trust, like
But overall, that was a good game. That was a really good game. A good game, a great halftime show.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to get into that. And as we know, I feel like when it comes to Kendrick, I feel like almost everything he does is controversial.
It's culture. Oh, you said...
We said two different scenes, but baby, they both stand.
Yeah.
Okay? Yo, that's crazy.
That's so
crazy. Anything Kendrick does is culture and controversial. Okay, we gotta. Yeah, they go hand in hand. That's crazy. That is crazy. But girl, let's get into this halftime performance.
Yes, let's get into it. First of all, we had Samuel L. Jackson as Uncle Sam.
Honestly, I won't lie. I don't know if it's because Samuel Sam. I thought that was just perfect.
Yes.
And I feel like he fits perfectly.
And plus, he played Django.
Yes.
So like first of all, he's a great actor anyway.
Yes,
anyway,
of course
but the fact that he's played Django, so he's played that role of being in that position, and his voice, everything about him is just perfect.
Yes, the way he screamed his range, like it was just
oh my God.
Yeah.
Some people got it, some people didn't get it.
Some people didn't get it, and
But let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. I feel like, you know what? Let's just clear out the disclaimers before we get into his performance. I feel like when it comes to halftime shows, I feel like everybody expects a halftime show to be a whole bunch of numbers,
12 count.
Yeah, 12 count dances, the whole thing. And yes, I will agree to that, but I feel like at the same time you have to understand who's headlining. Like you can't expect Beyonce from Kendrick Lamar. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's also a rapper. Like he's not a dancer. Like I feel like the reason
he's not an R&B pop.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Like to me, I feel like the performance was really good because I wasn't expecting a Beyonce performance out of him. You know what I'm saying? Like to be honest, it's not putting rappers in a box, but not that you can't expect much from rappers, but it's like, how much can you expect them to do? You know what I'm saying?
Unless they're Nicki. Even Nicki don't even dance.
Even Nicki don't even dance.
I'm going to compare male and female, but it doesn't even matter because even Nicki don't dance.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we could bring up Cardi, for example, but I feel like when it comes to Cardi's performances, I feel like it's production that brings her performances to life. I don't even feel like she does much of dancing.
Yeah, she do a count here.
She does a count here and there.
But then with Cardi too, it'll be like, she's not rapping every word because
she has breaks in between. Yes, I like that. She has breaks in between. Where Kendrick, it's literally him rapping straight through. Yeah. So I feel like for this performance, I think it was more a focus on message and not necessarily entertainment.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If you were hiring Kendrick to perform, his goal wouldn't be to entertain. It's to send out a message. And he definitely sent out a message. You know what I'm saying? It's Black History Month.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's also to make sure that we're all aware that it is Black History Month.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's Black History Month and we had Kendrick Lamar perform, knowing that he's been someone that's so controversial, and the only reason why he's been so controversial is
because he's so pro-Black.
Yes, exactly. He's an activist in his own self, you know what I'm saying, in his self-form, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that he was able to perform during Black History Month and to be able to take that stage to really show what culture is, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel like that's what people are missing about. Yeah. But you know what another thing is? I feel like, I don't know, if it's just me, I feel like a lot of people, and I will say this maybe an unpopular opinion, I feel like even people in the community, the Black community, sometimes they get a little tiresome when it's always activist, pro-Black. But at the same time, we're still oppressed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you know what I'm saying? So we're always going to have to. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing I love about Kendrick is I feel like if you're hiring Kendrick, you shouldn't expect anything less than for him to be pro-black.
Right.
Like that's literally his whole career. He's a lyricist and everything, but everything about him has always been about the culture, the black culture.
Yeah.
And I love that when he got the opportunity, the biggest platform in the US. So for him to still represent him and didn't like try to like sell out.
Right.
Kudos to him.
Yeah, kudos to him.
Kudos to him.
Yeah.
Way to represent us. Yeah. Way to speak out for us.
I feel like when it comes to Kendrick, I think the reason why there's just so much depth into it is because it's not only culture coming out of him, but it's personal experience. His personal experience through being a young black boy to being a black man in society, that all goes into his music. That all goes into his heart. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why he gets so much recognition. And to me, honestly, I don't think it's a bad thing to be a person that's known to be controversial. Because that means your message has power. Because it's sparking so many conversations.
In a good way, because it's like, he's controversial because he's speaking about, like you said, his experience, his people's experience, his communities, because he always represents LA, Compton. So it's like, he's only being controversial because he's being real.
Right.
Samuel L. Jackson came out, he was like, when he kept rapping, like songs and songs, and then he came out, he was like, too loud, too reckless, too ghetto. And basically, I feel like Kendrick was just saying, like, that's how America in general just perceives the black community.
Yeah.
With too reckless, too loud, and too ghetto.
Yeah, and to me, I don't even feel like only like how America perceives black people, but also how America perceives rap.
That's a good point.
Too ghetto.
And then to have the dancers form into an American flag.
Yeah,
that was very symbolic too. Yeah. He brought a scissor and then they did their little 2 count.
Which was cute.
Which was very cute. And they're going on tour together, so it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. But after that performance, Uncle Sam came out again and said,
that was good.
That's what America want. Nice and calm.
Yes.
And we already know what that means.
And to me, I feel like, I'll say what I feel like when Uncle Sam said that, it kind of gave, this particular song, like, it favors all of us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It favors all of us. So when Uncle Sam said that, I said, wow.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, oh yeah, he wanted to get a message across.
He wanted to get a message across.
Yes.
Although I feel like the performance when Kendrick says it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that song, low-key. I do love it.
Yeah,
I love that song. Yeah, I think it was good. Although I don't know if SZA's mic.
That's another topic for another day.
Another topic for another day, SZA.
And then he gave a teaser. He said, I would like to perform your favorite song.
Okay.
But like to sue.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's be honest. There's no way he wouldn't have not performed that song.
Yeah.
Just knowing the type of man that he is.
I know, but I still was like on the fence.
We were literally screaming.
No, we were literally jumping at
because we were literally talking to him before. We're like, there's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way he would perform it because there's no way.
And I love that he said the part where like he wants to perform it, but people like to sue because like Drake. I'm sorry, I listen to Drake. I'm a Drake fan. I listen to his music, whatever. I'm not gonna stop listening to Drake because of the beef. Like, let's be fair. But he was a sore loser. Like. When you did the rap beef with Meek Mill lost. Did he go and sue you because your song was so much popular and it was trending in the clubs? Literally everywhere you went, that song was trending. Did he go try to sue you to?
Right.
No. He just took it on the chin and lost and kept it pushing with his career.
Literally when the whole suing came out, it was literally once Kendrick was announced that he was going to be performing at halftime. And that's when everybody found out that Drake was suing.
Yeah.
So it's like...
Because it came out because he didn't want him to... He didn't want to perform in the biggest stage in America. And the funny thing about it is the reason the whole beef started was because Drake did a song with J. Cole calling it the Big Three. And he threw a little shot saying like basically it's the Big Three. He's going to perform at the biggest stage in the US, which is the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because that's how big he's gonna be. But look how God worked.
That
he
is
said
crazy.
Kendrick is gonna perform at the biggest stage of the Super Bowl, which we dissed him about, and he's performing a diss song towards you.
That is crazy.
I was like, yo. I love that when he brought out Serena and she started crip walking.
Oh, I
not even knew, like, I know what I'm doing.
Yo, I know Drake, he was fuming. I know that man. Oh my, I know he was screaming.
Yeah. And then he brought out Mustard, which was so lit because he's from Compton. He's from his hometown. Yeah. And he had used them for the track.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Some people didn't like it, but actually, personally, I like it.
I liked it. Yeah. No, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Serena crip walking is diabolical.
Yeah.
Like that was.
Yeah. To segue into our next topic, I just wanted to give a quick update because I know a couple episodes we talked about it, which is the queen herself, Wendy Williams. So she had dropped a documentary, like a short documentary. I didn't really get a chance to watch it because it literally dropped the day we were recording, which is with TMZ. And she basically talked about how she even got into the conservatorship. Because I know when we covered her a couple episodes ago, we didn't really have an answer how she even got into it.
Right.
Yeah. So apparently, the way she got into the conservatorship is because of her son.
Really?
Yeah.
The one that just graduated? The one that she went to graduation for?
So I was a little like caught off guard.
What?
I was like, what? So apparently he was living in Miami because he does go to school. He does go to school in Florida. That's where he graduated from. He used to spend buttloads of money. Like he used to like rent out yachts, have parties. Like he used to like literally spend outrageous amount of her money. And I guess Wendy spoke about how she said that she loves her son, but basically like he's no good to her in a sense of like, you know, when it comes to her money and not spending or whatever. I honestly don't know the status of the relationship because when I heard that I was like, whoa, as a son, as a child, I'll feel a little betrayed, but I don't know what's really going on in their relationship. But she said that the son had introduced her to somebody, and then that person tried to portray to be Wendy and call, because her bank is Wells Fargo, and call Wells Fargo and try to act like her to do like big transaction. And that's when it came up as a red flag.
Oh.
Yeah, so when it came out as a red flag, obviously at the time Wendy was not in a great state. She was drinking and all that stuff. So they deemed her not responsible.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then that's how she got into the conservative shit. Good news, which I don't know the outcome yet, but it's a good news. But she did ask the judge to be reevaluated. They did diagnose her during that process, saying that she has frontal lobe dementia. But with frontal lobe dementia, there's no progress. In history, there's no progress. It's only downhill. Like, you don't have that type of dementia and then they see progress where you're getting better. It's only like downhill. And from what we watched the last time when we talked about her, she seems very coherent.
Yeah.
So she asked the judge, can she be re-evaluated? Because she felt like she was misdiagnosed.
Yeah.
So they're granting her that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm like, okay, so hopefully, like, because like she's been like talking and she seems like her old self. So like hopefully, like the whole like movement for Wendy Williams really does come out for the better. Like she does get out of this conservatorship. So that's basically the update on that, because I know we talked about it a couple episodes ago. So hopefully we get better news and we can report on it.
Alright guys, so we are moving on to our next segment of this episode, which is our mental health check-ins. As you guys know, every episode we choose a topic for us to talk about, relate, express, connect. So I feel like for this episode, we really wanted to talk about anxiety and stress and burnout. I feel like anxiety is like, has become one of our friends in adulthood. I don't know for anybody else, but I was like a fan of Inside Out 1 and 2.
Oh yeah.
Especially number 2 when anxiety was one of the characters. And I feel like that's one of the main emotions that we all have gone through on a consistent basis lately. I feel like society as a whole. I will say, even for me, I didn't really start experiencing anxiety, I will say, during college, but definitely post-grad, starting my first job in my career.
Yeah, I would say your job, yeah.
Yeah, y'all, anybody that knows me in real life knew that corporate job literally was set out to destroy me. Like, I can't even put it into words. Like, there'll be a day where I have to dissect like how bad that job was for me. And I'm so glad that I have the confidence to really say it in real time.
Yeah.
But when I tell you the anxiety that I had through that job, when it came to action items that I had to do, when it came to assignments, working under managers that weren't treating me well, it was just a lot. Like, when I tell you, going home and just being anxious 24/7, like I couldn't even enjoy my weekends, because by the time Sunday came, I was already anxious for the next week. That anxiety increased my sweating. I'm telling you guys, I could be in a freezer and I would start sweating. Like, that's how bad my anxiety was. And you know, the reason why we also want to talk about stress and burnout is because literally I feel like anxiety does a handshake with stress.
How you doing?
Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I really, from especially post-grad, which was like the last 2 years, I really did experience anxiety and really what it does to you physically, mentally, and emotionally. How have you felt like anxiety has stepped into your life lately?
Oh, I experience that all the time. It's crazy how somebody could look at you and think like you have like the utmost confidence, and like you could walk into any room and you could just be like, wow. But Lord Jesus, Kevin should know, because I will call Kevin. If I have to go somewhere by myself, I would literally sit in my car, literally having a freak out moment. Like I'm about to go back home. Like, even before, like, leading up to the event, I would have like terrible dreams. Like,
oh my gosh.
Like, literally, like, I have really bad anxiety. But the thing is, when people see me, they don't think that I have anxiety, because like once I get to the place and I take a sip of something,
then you're like,
I become like this personable person. Like, I become like this, like, but it's like, no, I'm because I'm trying not to shit on myself, like, literally. My one cousin, because like, it's crazy, because it's not like I have anxiety when I'm going around people I don't know. I have anxiety going around people I do know.
That's crazy,
When I would call Kevin or my other cousin, especially my other cousin, she'd be like, why are you so scared to go around people you know? Like, you see on a regular. I'm like, girl, I can't explain it. Like, I'm just, even if I'm going like around my friends that I don't see on a regular, but I see them often, I'll be like, oh my God, I'm so scared. Like, I'll be having like that, I need to use the bathroom before I leave the house. I'm like, oh my God. And then she'd be like, girl, you literally know these people. Like, why are you so scared? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, it's literally like something that takes over me. And like, I start overthinking. I'd be like, all right, did I take these 2 steps wrong? Do I look crazy? Do I have like boogers in my nose? Like, am I like, literally, I overthink literally everything. I be freaking out, because like in my head, I'm literally like, oh my God, 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 oh my God. But it's like, nobody's even paying me any attention.
Like, literally. That's like, that's like, for example, like going to the gym. You'd be so anxious when you're going to the gym, because you feel like everybody's literally looking at you and you look like the motherfucking dummy. Like, you look like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's why I hate going to the gym sometimes, because I hate when I catch somebody looking at me, because I know they're not looking at me, because I know when I work out, if I'm facing that direction, I'm just facing that direction. I'm not really, you might think I'm looking at you because you're in front of me, but I'm literally like so zoomed in, I'm like looking past you.
Right.
I know that because I do it, but for some reason in my head, I'm like,
you don't think anybody else does it.
I'm thinking like they're looking at me like, oh no, you look retarded. You're not doing this right. Your posture is wrong. And that's why I don't like going to the gym with people. Like, my one friend, I don't like going to the gym with him, because I literally would be freaking out in my head. I'm like, I'm not doing this right. My posture, I would literally come back home and tell my boyfriend, like, I can't work out with him, because like, I'm overthinking the whole time. And like, who the hell wanna be like, that's pressure. Like, that's so much pressure.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like anxiety is just, I feel like it's an emotion that doesn't go away. You just have to know how to handle it. Yeah, it's not an emotion that goes away. I feel like anxiety, like, it comes in any situation, in any form. Whether that's in your social life, whether that's in your career, your job, whether it's in your relationships. Like, it's going to come in every bit and piece.
I know, I agree.
I think the one good thing that you can do when it comes to tackling anxiety is just figuring out ways to manage it.
And to cope with it.
Yeah, and to cope with it,
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I do agree. And I need to like stop trying to like look for like a drink to calm my nerves, because that's my way of coping.
Yeah.
It's like I need a drink just to like calm my nerves, but it's like it becomes a bad habit. I'm not gonna lie, it becomes a bad habit for me personally, because I'm like, why every time I go out I have to have like 2 to 3 drinks in my system in order to like interact with people.
Right.
Like, is there another form of coping? But literally, in my grown age, I haven't found one that's effective.
I think I love the testament when you said, you know, having to find like a new drink. I know during the time when I was working, and I felt like my like solution was like going out and drinking with my friends, because I felt like when you're drinking, like, you're not feeling that anxious feeling. Like, you're just feeling like, okay, like, I'm fucked. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm free. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was really my coping mechanism. My coping mechanism was going out. My coping mechanism was going out, going to whatever club and getting drunk with my friends. You know what I'm saying? But like, the bad thing about that is, it's like when Sunday came around, like, all those feelings came right back. And it's like, all those feelings came right back, but it felt like it came back even more because I didn't get to experience the last 2 days. So now, bitch, I'm coming even harder. So it's like, it's like, damn, bitch.
So you really gotta deal with it.
Yeah, now you bitching up, bitch. Show for failure.
Y'all, so it's time to get to Song of the Week. My Song of the Week is Silence by Popcorn.
Oh, okay.
Popcorn.
Okay.
Go play, because then you understand why that's the Song of the Week.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously, if you're Caribbean, you already know who Popcorn is. He's a legend in the Caribbean.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, as long as I've been little, I'm always a Popcorn. My Song of the Week is Happy People by Neo. Neo, her last album, I think it was like a couple years ago, it was Saturn, and I was obsessed with the album. And there was so many good songs, like Curiosity, Another Lifetime, Drive and Disconnect. I feel like you've heard of these songs. Like, Drive and Disconnect, I'm pretty sure you've heard of it. But her latest album, which is Light Years, is a song called Happy People. And it's really about, you know, wanting to be around people that have positive energy, that are happy, or that does well for you. Overall, it's just a song about positivity, being around people that make you happy. Like, that's the title, Happy People.
Is it upbeat a little bit?
Yeah, it's upbeat. It's like, you know me, I've always a person that loves like the upbeat, like, it's not too upbeat, but it's like a happy song. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the message of the song is what I live by. You know what I'm saying? I always want to be around people, happy people. I want to be around positive people. I don't mingle well with bad energy. I don't mingle well with bad vibes. Like, I'm the type of person, if your energy's off, I just prefer you to just stay with it. You're not about to taint me. Like, you're not about to ruin my energy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that's my song of the week.
And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And thank you for watching another episode of
Pour It Out Thursday.